Welcome to the Real Nelsons podcast, where we talk about everything family, fitness, and relationship.
What is a relationship, you may ask? It's a friendship that can turn into a relationship, much like our marriage.
Yes, sir. So, okay, today's topic, are you ready, is can my husband have a girlfriend?
Now, the general definition for open marriage, because we married, right, is an agreement between two partners to have some degree of sexual interaction outside of the marriage, right? That ranges from swingers, which is like straight parties where you having sex with other couples, to polyamory, where you're in a relationship with multiple people. But here's what's interesting about non-monogamous relationships. There is like a 43% chance that you end up in divorce. And I seen one study that said of non-monogamous relationships, 92% of them end in divorce. The other fact that I saw that I thought was quite interesting was that non-monogamous relationships can cause mental disorders. Boy,
that is not even what I'm talking about.
Oh.
So now I got questions.
So you talking about just us having a friend?
Can you have
like
a girl
friends.
that's a friend?
Yeah, friend girls.
And can I have a boy that's a friend?
Yeah.
So let me just ask. Let's just get into it. Can I have a boy that's a friend? Can I have a boyfriend? Can I have a male that is a friend?
Well, you do. So it depends. It depends on the nature of the relationship. But yeah, like by and large, like I know who you are. I know where you live. I know how you get down. You know what I'm saying? And like, yeah, I feel comfortable with you having a male friend. But to some degree, your male friend, nah, they don't. Like, no, you can have. I was gonna say he got to be my friend too. But
that is like, if you think we can get, yeah. No, I get what you're saying.
No, but yeah, no, I think it's cool. Can I have a female friend?
So let me be clear. I think that you do, but to be honest, I really thought about this. I was like, okay, think this over. I feel like his friends are really like business partners. Like the ladies that I think that are in your life, for the most part, they're business partners. Like you do some sort of like, okay, we can grow this and we can do these type. I don't think you just, first of all, you're not out just kicking. Y'all not going to go eat nowhere. Like, ooh, it's Friday, let's go. Yeah. We ain't doing that. You ain't got no girl/friends 100%. That you do that with. But for me, I really feel like I'm secure enough in our marriage where, yeah, I mean, I know all of them. Okay, so that's one thing.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I think that's the main stipulation, right? Like, if you got a male friend, like, I need to know who all your male friends
without
is.
A doubt.
Who all your male friends
without
is.
A doubt.
And I'm gonna tell you who all my female friends is.
You don't even, you are gonna tell me all of them, but it's gonna be like, all my female friends.
Right,
it don't even need to be that many. 100%.
But like, what ends up happening is, because again, we're married and we have to be intentional about the friends that we choose. Like, my male friends, my male friends do become your friends.
Yep.
But like my male friends are also married men. So like whenever I make new friends, but like we definitely have inherited friends. You know what I'm saying? Like your friend from back in the day is like,
so I was
cool.
going to say, you stepping into my next question.
My bad, homie.
No, which is cool. Let's do this. You didn't cover your topic of what I think we're going to get there. But so I was going to say.
So then let me try to get to my topic then.
But you were literally saying my part though. Like, I'm a bully.
Go ahead, do your thing, man.
Y'all want to know what's real in this relationship?
What just fell?
Y'all want to know what's real? I don't know. But check this out. No, all I was saying was you literally about to kind of elaborate on that part.
Go ahead.
So what I was going to say is if you're in a relationship, especially if it's new, there are old friends and then there's such thing as new friends. So I was like, well, how do you feel about old friends? Because I know there are some guys and girls that are like, whoever in your past, I'm not comfortable with, miss me with it.
Hey, so here's what's interesting about those type of things, right? The partner has this innate ability to decipher if this friendship is truly platonic or if there's some innuendos or some attraction within there. You know what I'm saying? And so like I can discern that stuff, and I know you can discern that stuff for me. And like I be missing it, and you be missing it.
Do I though?
100%.
So first of all, he tried.
No, what I'm saying is generally speaking. Like,
Never really speaking. No, but okay. So what I was going to say is that, okay, so if it's an old friend and now you enter into a new relationship and you're dating, something that I think that the new partner, the new girlfriend or boyfriend has to like be kind of like
intentional about.
Yeah, intentional, but particular on how they say it is, if you do feel like you see something, right? That's like, because it's the other thing. You got friends, if there's a guy that has a friend, so I'm the guy, and this is my old friend that's a girl. And she laugh, and she be like, boy, you so, boy, what?
We don't notice that stuff.
Like, but y'all kind of ignore it, because if you weren't in a relationship, if you weren't in a relationship, there was no need to read into her touches. If you were kind of like, oh, we just friends, you're not going to take it any further. But now I'm a new girlfriend that's coming in, and I'm like, yo, this sis touched you a whole bunch when you can't be in your feelings.
Yeah, I mean, we could just run it back to like when we was friends, right? Oh, so look, this used to be
really
my
don't know
friend.
where he going. Oh
this
yeah,
used to be my
absolutely.
friend.
He was my cute friend alive.
And she stayed my friend while she had a boyfriend.
Oh, I didn't know where we was going.
She had
Why we got to put our business? This podcast isn't about that.
Yeah,
you really about to put the business out there.
But homie wasn't seeing like the interactions that we was having. Oh, and then that's the other thing, right? So I liked her, and you liked me, but you was in a relationship.
So it wasn't yet. Yes.
But
yes.
I'm saying all that to say.
I'm gonna say it because yes, and that is for me when I knew like this relationship that I in can't go any further, because when he comes around me, he's causing a problem for me. He's causing a problem. I'm seeing Alonzo and I'm getting all the flutters, all the feelings. Yeah. This boy that is my friend, I think I want him to be my boyfriend. And it can be, y'all can call it wrong, y'all call it whatever. It was like, you got to be honest with your feelings. And it got to the point where it was like, I think I need to make the adjustment as in my relationship, because we never did anything as friends.
Right.
But I'm like, nah.
But it was definitely obvious. And so like, if I'm dialed in, like I noticed that, I'd be like, "Hey, what's up with you and Alonzo? Like, like what's y'all like? You go ahead and give me the whole scoop, right?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And just like, but
let me say this: if you are the partner that wants to speak up and say, "Hey, I'm kind of noticing something,"
how do you do that?
If Alonzo was telling me, "Hey, I feel a little way about your friendship with somebody," I can't be in my feelings about him saying it, especially if we have a healthy relationship, he's coming to me with his genuine emotions of like, hey babe, like, I don't know, I feel like I'm noticing something or I'm picking up on something. You can't be like, you just jealous and you doing the most.
Yeah,
like,
if you want the relationship to work, you gotta hear them.
Now there is some unhealthy, like you can't talk to nobody. Did she look at you? Did she? Yeah. First of all, now, hey sisses and hey men's, we gotta trust our
men's. Okay, men's.
Sorry,
you already did the plural. Right. Miss LeConte would not like that.
She would not. Okay, sorry, Miss LeConte. No, but like, I'm like, we have to respect you. I can't, you done threw me off. Okay, the men's is dead.
Let me take it. Like, pass it to me. Yeah, right? So basically, honestly and truly, that kind of stuff where it's like, you can't talk to no dudes at all. That red flag has showed up somewhere else in the relationship in some shape, form, or fashion, right? It happened before you started talking about another person of the opposite sex, right? Yeah. So like for real, like really watch listen to those and notice those red flags.
And that's why I say when you are dating, these are things that need to be brought up. You need to be talking about these.
You gotta have them hard conversations.
And maybe it's not brought up on the first, second, third date. When you feel yourself starting to get serious with someone, you absolutely need to bring up like, so hey, how do you feel about, you know what I mean? Like me having males as friends. How do you feel about, I have some males as friends. Do you expect me to do away with them? You know what I mean? Really kind of being vulnerable and having a conversation. Because like you said, there are going to be all the flags. Green flags as in go and red flags as in absolutely not. Stop today, exit, go, no. Right? You know what I mean? Like all the things. Like, and so if you ignore that, it sounds real crazy when all of a sudden you're like, I just never knew. It's like, yeah, you just thought they was real cute and you were hoping they would change. You were hoping that something would, you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. And you have to acknowledge when they feel uncomfortable about a specific thing, right? Mm-hmm. Because that discomfort can be coming from not you, but something that happened to them in the past. Right? And so again, like for us, what really works for us is we want to be together. Yeah. Right? And so if you want to be with that person, you have to acknowledge like what makes them feel uncomfortable, have those hard discussions about it, Because like, hey, I don't feel comfortable with you talking to him because the last relationship I was in, like her friends of the opposite sex, like they ended up cheating or whatever,
Yeah.
or it happened, like, you know what I mean? Or like, I know how I am and I want to make sure that like, if I can't have, like, it's just whatever.
Mhm.
Because when you hook up together
Yep.
or when you become like in a relationship, our ideologies are different, right?
Yes.
And we're still trying to marry those things together. Even in 10 years of marriage, like
Right,
there's still
right.
different things that we're learning about ourselves that, yo,
Mhm.
I don't rock with for real, but I need to learn how to.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
it's like some stuff I just need to like.
Because let me just
Sweet.
say it. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
This man has grown. Okay.
Thank you.
He was the most friendly, huge / inappropriate friend amongst the church, amongst his friends. He was the ultimate gentleman. He was the ultimate gentleman, as in he really wanted to make sure that, the ladies knew that, like, I'm opening the door for you, but even the hugs were, and I'm like, yo, when we first talked, I was like, your hugs lasting way too long with these ladies. Like, what is this? And it was funny because he's like, in his mind, he didn't see it that way. And I'm like, well, it is. So raise the hands a little bit and a pat maybe, or give him a shoulder and a hey. He was doing too much, and I had to say something. But then I said it nicely.
No, he was good about it. But that's the space we living in, though, right? That's the space we living in. When a man is overly nice to another person, the first inclination is that he's attracted to them. It's like, nah, I'm just chivalrous.
But
I'm a nice person.
As a lady, what are we thinking?
Absolutely.
Like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying? No, first of all, you are an absolute catch.
Thank you, babe.
You know what I mean? So the ladies in the church,
Likewise.
okay, thank you, sir. Okay. So will you be my boyfriend?
Hey, yeah. What's your name, by the way?
My name's Dawn.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
I know
to
a
meet you.
Dawn. Like, you sure your name Dawn?
So he is an absolute catch. So the ladies in the church and the ladies wherever he's going are absolutely noticing that, oh my goodness, he is so sweet. He was so sweet to me. So it's like, maybe there could be something there. And then he's just like, oh, I was just being nice and just making sure the ladies of the church had what they needed. And I'm like, nah, bro.
So when she told me that, I did have to reassess how I show up in the world, especially when I'm interacting with women. Yeah. Because the only woman that I want to know that I'm attracted to is you. Yeah. Right. And so making those changes for me was easy because this was the most important relationship. Yeah. And so again, it's gonna take, it's not an overnight sensation, right? Yep. Because even when we were dating and I was like, I would open the door for people, I would give people hugs, I was really, really nice and like very, very warm with everybody. I've always been that way. True. Right? Which is why I didn't have girlfriends in high school, because I was just like, now I was super flirtatious, right? I will admit I was a flirtatious person. It was too right? Much. So now as an adult, even though I'm not trying to come at you like that, it's just that's how I move. And so I had to be intentional. I had to change some stuff up, right?
You were.
I know. I had to change some stuff up, but I did that because I wanted this to work.
See, he was a piece of work. Okay. Super random. Are you ready for the question?
Oh yeah, you
asked me. Okay.
All right, so look, if
I saw this and it's hilarious.
No, that's my first question. The first question is, it's not a funny question. This one isn't.
Well, let me get back serious.
You can ask the funny question.
Yes.
I'm gonna ask the serious question.
Okay.
If your friend has a side piece.
Oh shoot, that's
right. If your friend is cheating on their partner, what do you do?
First, it's called a miss me. Like I don't do well with those. Like I don't, because first of all, I'm just bought into thinking that your spouse completely thinks this is a monogamy. Like we are together. You are not with anyone else. I'm not with anyone else. So you over here with a side piece and I know about it. Please do not think that you can talk to me about it. Please do not think that I'm keeping any secrets. Please do not. First of all, you should never let me find out. Yeah. Then the question is, how close am I to your spouse? Because I might be snitching. I'm just saying, especially depending. Listen, I have some friends, I ain't gonna say their names, but real close to me, let me find out old boy doing a sneeze. I'm snitching. And like, if I find out at 3:01, my girl know. Yeah. Like, I'm like, I can't. Like, because for me, I'm just saying, and I've heard people, I've actually talked with someone recently, which was funny. and they were saying like they found out about things before in someone else's relationship, a family member, and they said, well, I didn't tell the other person because I didn't want to cause them any pain. And so in their minds, they really felt like they were helping the relationship because as of right now, it just seems okay. And in my mind, I'm like, how did you justify that?
Yeah.
Like, and I'm just saying, maybe you didn't say anything, but I can't remain friends with you. Like,
100%.
I can't see you every day and like kiki ha ha, and that doesn't work for me.
It's
I know
one
that's
of
a
those
long
things.
answer, but
No,
nope.
for sure. Because it's one of those things where you think about like when we were kids, right? If your friend was stealing, right?
Yeah.
And you with this person all the time,
Okay.
the assumption is that you steal as well. You're guilty by association. You know what I mean? And so when you talk about relationships, if my partner is cheating on his partner, if my friend, my male friend, if I know about infidelity and I don't say anything, that says something about my morals, right? That says something about,
and you can't tell me no different.
Absolutely, right? And so like, honestly, for me, it's like, we gonna talk about this, me and my partner. And if they just gotta do this, that, and the third or whatever, it's like either I'm gonna let her know, or we can't vibe together no more because you don't want that energy because that influence could shake you. But above and beyond all of that, it's just the way that it looks.
Yes.
Right? My dad was really big on that, right? The way you show up in the world, right? And so like, you really gotta be mindful of that.
Yeah.
Right?
So okay, the funny one. Okay. So I saw, and it was 3 dudes. I wish I'm gonna try and find. Yeah, on a stoop. Yeah, I gotta shout them out. So we're gonna find it. We're gonna put their name at the bottom. Boom. Okay. It was hilarious. There was 3 dudes on a stoop, and one of the guys goes, "Okay, so how long does your girl have to mourn her ex passing? Right? Like they died." And so, first dude's kind of like, I mean, I understand. Well, he's like, no, you come home, she got snot rolling, like she devastated.
She can't eat.
How long do I have to mourn? And of course, they went in after
mourn your
that.
ex?
How long do I have to mourn my ex when they pass?
You should be done by the time you told me it happened.
That was a good answer. Okay, that was a good one. Okay. So for me, 100% agree. Does this sound crazy to say I feel like there should still be a certain level of it, like level of sadness?
Yeah.
And because I'm like, it's gonna be some because a life is gone. It's like, man, like I knew that person. That's crazy. But like, you can't be over there just reminiscing and taking you down a rabbit hole. Like, oh my God.
Like, look, if you sad about it, we can unpack. We need to unpack why you sad. Yes. You know what I mean?
I agree. Like, I need to be clear why you sad.
But like, but the day shouldn't stop because of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if the day stopped because of some of it, I'm like, I need to see your text messages again.
Hey, let me run me that phone. Run me that phone because I already know your code.
Or I'm going to the funeral home and I'm getting like his phone. Gosh. I need to see his phone. Or I'm going to Sprint or whatever. Sprint don't exist no more. I'm going
what are we talking about?
I gotta find something. I'm calling people because I need to know why she is so devastated. But to be honest, like you don't have a long time to mourn, but like if you whatever you feeling, like get those feelings out. But like if them feelings make me uncomfortable, you know what I'm saying?
We gotta really start.
So then the next question though is like, all right, look, how long do I have to mourn? Like, I mean, I'm gonna get the same energy I just told you. Like,
that's what I'm about to say. I already said it.
Dang.
So nothing. That's
dang,
it.
She passed away.
You said what?
I'm like, dang. I know. We not putting nothing out there.
Listen, I know. Right. That's why I was like,
I pray for health and long life for both of our exes.
Yes.
And success.
Yes.
Good success.
What he said.
Yeah.
No, for real.
And wherever they at.
Yep.
But all right, are you going to the funeral?
Well, yeah. I mean,
you going to the funeral? What you going to the funeral for?
First of all, in my mind, I'm like, that's sad. It's a person that passed.
Yeah, but all right. So look, you going to the funeral?
So this is okay. So I got you. Yes, I think you said I was about to say what. So for me, I'm like, yeah, we going. But so first of all, you just killed him again. You said you didn't want to kill them anymore, and you said we pray for long life. Now you asking out something else. But check this out. Okay, we can go to yours also. But listen, you ain't running through her mama hugging her sisters hugging her. You ain't doing all that. I'm like, we are so sad. We out. You know what I'm saying? Because think about this.
Rubbing the casket.
Because what they
rub the casket.
I'm sorry, I
We need
keep
to stop
clapping, and I
this.
know
Like,
that's loud.
look, nah.
Exactly. That's what I'm
Hey.
saying. I thought we were done, and then
I
you
know,
went
but,
like, "Are you going?"
that's a question though.
No, it is.
Alright, so
for
look.
me, it would not be crazy if you were like, "I want us to go." I wouldn't be like, "What?" Because
Oh, for real?
No, I'm just
I don't
in my
know.
mind,
Like,
I'm
I
like,
think-
it's a person that's gone. Like,
I think it depends on the length of time that you was in a relationship with that person. To me, I don't know.
okay, we are breaking this way down.
I don't
How
know.
did we get
Yeah.
here? Can
Well,
y'all tell
you
me how
asked
we
the
got
question. This
here?
is the way my mind.
Yes.
This is the way my mind goes.
This is true.
Yeah.
This
You
is
call
true.
it the left-handed side of me or the Virgo in me. Whatever you want to do. This is the way my mind gets down.
And this is the way I deal with it.
This is how. I mean, that's the only way I can process if I like put myself all the way in. You see that?
And so, do you have? So I know you see you forgetting and you get sidetracked because you want to dance. You supposed to have some suggestions from a Billy man,
Well, hold
Billie
on.
Jean, not mine.
Yeah, all right. So on focusonthefamily.com. So like, look, what I didn't say. No. This is the take home, right? So look, I'm a PK kid. I grew up in the church, right? I listened to the Clark sisters, John P. Key, and all that stuff when she was listening to all this little ratchet music on BET.
He says this all the time. I think it's hilarious.
On all the other days except Sunday. She only watched BET. She didn't watch BET on Sunday like I did. I only watched BET on Sundays. She watched BET on the other days. But so I'm just
Why was you watching on the Lord's Day? Wow.
Because that's see,
I'm a true
because
believer.
that's the day when Bobby Jones Gospel came on.
Bobby Jones. Oh, okay. See, I don't even know. Okay.
And all the Just For Me commercials. But anyways, Focus on the Family website. This particular article about friendship and marriages and stuff like that said this, right? They use the Billy Graham rule, right? Okay. The Bible says that we are supposed to be friendly, right?
Yes, we are.
And so, with that being said, your friendship shouldn't be just subjected to just like one gender or the other gender, right? However, when you are in a friendship with someone of the other sex, the Billy Graham rule is friendships shouldn't be close friendships. That means no one-on-one time, and you shouldn't share intimate information with that person.
Totally agree.
Right? You shouldn't share information that you should be sharing with your partner, right? Number 2, friendships should be out in the open.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
So you ain't meeting up at their house at night. You ain't going over their house at night or any of that stuff, and they don't know, right? No secrets. You should have no secrets from your spouse. And number 3, your spouse should approve of the friendship.
I like that.
Right? They should feel like if they feel like the relationship is a problem, it is. Right?
That's
now.
So people gonna have something to say about that one.
No, for sure. Yeah, but like these are like those are the stipulations. Those should be the stipulations in order to make sure that both of us are comfortable with those relationships and to ensure that that friendship isn't misread by that friend. You know what I mean? Because once you start sharing all this intimate stuff and y'all meeting up in private or y'all going to exclusive places by yourselves, you're sending a message to that person. And you're intentionally sending that message. You know what I'm saying? Even though you might be lying to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're sending a message. And so you don't want to send any messages you don't want to send the wrong message to your friend, and you don't want to send the wrong message to your spouse. Yeah, so
I totally agree.
You good with that stuff?
I like what you said. I wish that you would have a friendship that I didn't approve of.
Man, the way I'm set up, I'd be so uncomfortable. Oh my gosh.
I know you would, but listen.
Eliza, why you pee on yourself? You were too old to be peeing, man.
What?
So, I'm sorry.
This man ain't cut out for cheating, and neither am I. So listen, what you just had was once again real talk with the real Nelsons. Thank you so much for listening. And once again, hit that like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification button. Peace.